With two major central banks reporting on Wednesday, let's look at the key levels for the major markets. Hey, very good evening to you traders. This is Mark. Welcome to your daily trading video. Pretty quiet day today overall because we are waiting for Bank of Japan and the Federal Reserve on Wednesday. Bank of Japan is at 4 o'clock in the morning UK time. The Fed is at 7 o'clock. So that's the day everyone's waiting for. Let's have a look at some levels, what's going on. Obviously the range is really slow today, or really narrow today. The DAX had less than the triple digit range. Still sitting on that support, didn't quite follow through as you would pretty much expect. Let's look at the Dow. That's going to be the big one obviously for the Fed. I've basically got a bracket for these levels at the moment, which is still in play from last week. Obviously the high from last week was that 18,350 level, and the low was around 18,000. We did get some pre and post market action underneath it, but I'm calling it 18,000 to about 18,350. We did put in a high today at that 18,250, which was the same level as Friday's high. So depending on what happens tomorrow, whether that's going to be cemented and will be continued resistance or not, will mean if it's important. Also, it depends obviously where we're going to open up on Wednesday. We've got a day and a half worth of trade to go, so a lot can happen. But at the moment, I'm still looking at the 18,000 key level on the cash, the 18,250, and then to the high side, the 18,350. A quick look at the daily. The range is okay. I mean, it's bigger than it was all throughout August, and we're sort of clustering down here. I don't want to take too much into the current action at the moment until Fed comes out, because it is just noise. Unless someone gets wind of something, which is unlikely with Fed, the likelihood is we're just going to chop around. I prefer to wait for clearer direction after we get that news at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. The other one, of course, Bank of Japan. Yen, the big one in focus. We're still chugging in this downtrend line. Let me draw the pen in. We're still at this downtrend line. Yen keeps trying to push up, but it can't get any traction. We had that good, strong bounce, last week from the 100 to the 104. It was a massive bounce, but it hasn't really given the opportunity to, but it hasn't really retested that at all. In fact, this downtrend line has been pushing on it, just pressurizing it to the downside. So Bank of Japan, the big levels are going to be obviously that 100. We are within striking distance, almost 190. Maybe not. Maybe we need to see a little bit closer, but it does obviously depend on what happens. Anything can happen. If they come out with something unexpected, we could go anywhere. Big level is obviously that 100 has been defended so much the past week, the past month. It's not been broken through or closed below, and we've got this little triangle forming here, which normally indicates that we're going to get a breakout one way or the other. So if they can hold that until Wednesday, then fireworks are going to happen. Obviously 104 is the upside, 100 is the downside. We're right in the middle of it. In fact, I would bet if you drew your fib tool or any other retracement tool, you would see that we're probably about halfway between the two. And yeah, there we go, there's a 50%, and we're right on it now. So there's the range. It's pretty obvious. We're right in the middle of it. Let's see exactly what happens on Wednesday. Gold, it's been out of play for a while. Maybe something will happen on, let me look at the gold futures. Maybe something will happen. Obviously, if some surprise comes out, that is going to move, but it's been really out of play for a long time now. Big support at the moment down there at that 1315 level, 1300 level, and then to the upside, obviously that high from the year. So let's see, 7 o'clock Wednesday, 4 a.m. Wednesday morning or late Tuesday, however you want to look at it. That's what all traders are watching, and that's what I will be watching too. Okay guys, hope you had a great trading day today. Back with another video tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.